Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 853, and the category that just won't die, before and after, number 14. I love these questions. Apparently, the audience loves it too, because even though I stopped making them, now people are sending in before and after trivia questions. This quiz is from Trish and Tom, who write good questions, so have fun and good luck. Question 1. Over her family's initial objections, Tula and Ian are married and enjoy an exuberant reception, which is infiltrated by a pair of uninvited freeloaders who are just there for the food and booze. What are these moochers called? Those are called My Big Fat Greek Wedding Crashers. Question number 2. What is the title of the book about the Southern belle Scarlett O'Hara, who leaves her home to travel on the river with Mole and Water Rat so she can listen to the soothing sound of the trees in the breeze? That book is called Gone with the Wind in the Willows. Question number 3. James West and Artemis Gordon, the country's first Secret Service agents, vacation at a fantasy adventure park where they are stalked by an android gunslinger. What is the name of this rowdy park? That is called Wild Wild West World. Question number 4. What might the Oglala Lakota war leader shout out while running away from a battle with James Bond, who has just been released from an unpleasant detainment in North Korea after being betrayed by a double agent? He would say, "Today is a good day to die another day." Question number 5. Ed Wood's cheesy cinematic masterpiece stars Tor Johnson and Vampira and features a brief last appearance by Bela Lugosi. Later, Captain Kirk mentions the film in the introduction to Star Trek. What are the first 8 words of Kirk's soliloquy? He says, "Plan 9 from outer space, the final frontier." Question number 6. Oh no, George Romero's zombies interrupt Robin Williams as he tries to teach students to appreciate classical poetry. Will he carpe diem, or would he do better to seize a machete? Either way, no one will forget what event. That event is the Night of the Living Dead Poets Society. Question number 7. The Dashwood sisters must move to a modest cottage after their father dies, and they aren't allowed to remain in the family home. What is the title of the novel where Eleanor does miss her dearly departed father, but at least she sees other dead people? That is called The Sixth Sense and Sensibility. Question number 8. Poor Buttercup. Instead of uniting with her true love Wesley, she finds herself about to be wed to a mad scientist's monstrous creation, with her hair piled up like Marge Simpson's. Soon, she will be known by what title? They will call her the Princess Bride of Frankenstein. Question number 9. Al and Peg Bundy are on a car trip through rural Nebraska when they encounter a group of murderous underage cultists. After the Bundys stop bickering long enough to escape, they wrote what novel describing their ordeal? That story is called Married with Children of the Corn. Question number 10. Steve McQueen manages to free himself from a German POW camp, but ends up in a maximum security prison on Manhattan Island, where he meets Kurt Russell, aka Snake Plissken. Their joint adventure is known as what? This would make a good movie. It would be The Great Escape from New York. Question number 11. Baby falls for the avant-garde dance teacher Johnny and takes lessons from him. Finally, she gets good enough to appear on a popular TV show and boogie with a celebrity who is probably puzzled by her close personal style. What is this show called? That show is called Dirty Dancing with the Stars. Question number 12. Extraterrestrials wishing to pick up some snacks or souvenir t-shirts for the trip home might decide to shop at one of Earth's ubiquitous supercenters. What term describes these out-of-this-world customers? They are known as wall Martians. Question 13. What is the title of the Creedence Clearwater Revival song about the baby Japanese dinosaur named Manila, who is lucky to have a gargantuan tough-love dad who saves him from Gimantis and teaches him the art of breathing atomic fire by stomping on his tail? The answer is Fortunate Son of Godzilla. Question 14. Norman and Claire live in a haunted house with a malevolent bathtub on a world where simians evolved from humans. Exploring an abandoned subway tunnel, they discover the answer to a great mystery. What secret do they find out? They find out what lies beneath the planet of the apes. Question 15. Amy Tan, feeling hungry, takes a break from riding and piles some ham, turkey, bacon, soy sauce, and bean sprouts on toast to make what delicious lunch entree? They call that the Joy Luck Club sandwich. Question 16. Alex DeLarge enjoys Beethoven and ultra-violence, but when he tastes a yummy drink made of milk, sugar, vanilla ice, and the juice of a citrus fruit, he decides to lay off the criminal behavior and open a drinks bar. What is his new favorite beverage called? Calls it the Clockwork Orange Julius. Question 17. The famous Venetian explorer who chronicled his adventures and became a member of Kublai Khan's entourage had a favorite sporty garment with a distinctive collar and button neck opening, which is now known as the what? That is called a Marco Polo shirt. Question number 18. Niku Sakuraba doesn't remember how he died or how to get back to the land of the living, so he watches videos posted by others with similar problems on a hugely popular online platform. What important lesson does he learn? Niku learns the world ends with you, tube. Question 19. It would be pretty hard to get a feline into a long, thin French bread loaf in the first place, but letting it jump out again would astonish others, almost like revealing a big secret. What would this feat be called? If someone did that, they would be letting the cat out of the baguette. Question 20. When Jack London, tired of the Alaskan cold, heard a mysterious voice summoning him to join 4 fellow biker wannabes on a motorcycle trip through the lower 48, he can't resist and is soon on his way. What was the siren song that beseeched him? What he heard was the call of the wild hogs. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA, and thank you again to Trish and Tom, whichever one of you is in charge. I think I talk to Trish most of the time, but whoever's writing these questions, you guys are doing a great job. I love the trivia quizzes you submit, and I really loved these. I laughed when I read them for the first time, and then I had to keep myself from laughing while I was reading them, doing the trivia quiz, like while I was actually recording my voice. Some of these are so funny that, I don't know, they're more like jokes than they are like questions, because when they all come together, they're hard to guess. This is a tough quiz. But when you hear the answer, it's so comical that it's worth playing the game, in my opinion. Hopefully everybody watching feels the same, because I have another before and after trivia quiz coming up later this week from a viewer named Ricky3. He sent it in. His are also amazing. I think you guys write better before and after trivia quizzes than I did. So can't wait to play that one. That'll be up on Saturday. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Trish and Tom. My mom is in town this week, so I'm not running behind. I'm trying to stay on top of everything, but there is a lot going on because we're traveling all over and seeing all the sights. She hasn't been to London for 20 or 30 years, so we're going to go check it all out. And by having some quizzes submitted by viewers, that makes it very easy on me to keep up. Thank you again. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker, and my favorite question of the day. The tiebreaker for before and after 14, and my favorite one of the day. A certain Time Lord who has reincarnated at least 13 times unleashes his hounds on some people at a party. The Baja men know exactly who is responsible, and what do they tell the police? When the police show up to the party, the Baja men say, "Doctor Who let the dogs out?" Doctor Who let the dogs out. That is perfect. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these as much as I am. Anyways, that is it. It is Monday, so I hope you're off to a good start this week. We've got a lot of good quizzes coming up, and I'm sure you got a lot of exciting stuff happening in your life. Thank you for taking a small amount of time to play some Road TRIpVIA. See you tomorrow.